Yeah, my boss just called me and said that she was rushing to get her daughter. She was running late. She was pulling out of the tight parking spot that we have and banged my car. This is not good. Oh boy. Scratches. Oh. And she doesn't want to go through insurance. So I will have to call a body shop and get this fixed ASAP. Not fun.
Hi, I'm Joy. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I document my Tesla Model 3 owner experience to help new and future owners learn more about this car. If you find this video helpful and informative, please consider subscribing. As you saw from the intro clip, yeah, the unthinkable happened to my car. I decided to document this whole journey, going through the insurance and getting it repaired, so that you can get a sense for what it might be like if you ever have to be in this situation, and I really hope that you won't. It all happened on Friday, October 11th. I was taking a break from work, walking around the area by the office, when I received a phone call from my boss frantically telling me that she was rushing to get her daughter from school. And she backed into my car, and it did not look good. I hurried back to the office, and sure enough, I saw this big, giant dent with scratches on the headlight housing, and my heart just sank. Initially, my boss did not want to go through insurance and wanted to pay everything out of her own pocket, maybe because she thought that it was just a bumper. She said, just take it to the best body shop that you can find and give me the bill. So an hour later, I took it over to this place called Avio Coachcraft. I actually mentioned them in this previous video when I accidentally scratched my own car. They are a very reputable body shop here in West LA. They are Tesla certified. They have only been repairing exotic cars and now Teslas. So I took my car there an hour after the incident, had them looked at it, and they gave me an estimate.
This is what I was told. A new bumper, a new sensor. This is pushed in. There's a scratch on the housing, so this will be replaced. And this might be pushed in a little bit, so they might have to replace this. They're gonna order everything.
Initially, Avio's estimate was much higher than the actual final repair cost because they wanted to order all the parts that they thought my car might need, so that if my car ended up not needing them during the repair process, then they will have spare in the stock, which is smart of them to do. They told me that it would take 2 weeks for my car to get repaired, and that it would take them 2 weeks for Tesla to deliver the parts to them. They would not be able to fit me in until Monday, November 11th, which was a month, exactly a month after the incident. It's not Tesla's fault, really, because Avio was really backed up, and you'll see in another clip when I show you. After I presented the estimate to my boss, and I told her that I would also need to get another Tesla rental for 2 weeks while my car was out of commission, she changed her mind. She decided that she wanted to go through insurance after all, which actually was a smarter thing for her to do. So 2 weeks after the initial incident, on October 25th, her insurance, GEICO, sent out an inspector to come out and look at the car and gave me an estimate.
All right, a quick update on my car. It has been really hot here in LA for the last week, and you may have heard in the news that there are fires going around. So this was completely dented, but because of the hot weather, it popped back up. And today is Friday, October 25th, so it's 2 weeks after the actual accident, and my boss decided to go through insurance instead of paying out of pocket on her own. And so I am dealing with GEICO directly. So the GEICO inspector came out and inspected the damage. But now what's happening is when I drive, I hear a slight rattling noise inside the car on the driver's side. So I hope there is no structural damage once they take this apart. And you can't really tell just by looking in. I hope there isn't. And now I am dealing with GEICO, trying to get them approved to have me rent another Tesla from Enterprise, which is their contracted rental partner. So hopefully that gets approved, because I told them I do not want to put gas in the car, because gas prices here in LA is going to be up to $4 per gallon. I mean, $5 per gallon almost. And I have not spent any money on gas in the last year whatsoever. And initially they argued with me saying that, oh, we're gonna have to put you in the same class of cars. I'm like, it's not the same class, because Tesla has sensors all around. It'll tell me how close I am to an object so I don't hit it. Other cars don't have this. And Tesla has autopilot. So when I'm in stop and go commuter traffic, my car can keep a safe distance in front of the car to avoid another accident. So I had to call GEICO directly, and I spoke with another agent who was very helpful. So he assigned another adjuster for me. Hopefully he will contact me ASAP. And I told him I looked online at Enterprise, and I found a location that has a Model S rental for about $82 per day, which is not that bad, really. If you go on Turo and I rent another Model 3, it's anywhere between $80 to $120 just to rent a Model 3 for a day. So that GEICO agent said, well, that's not too bad. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that I will get the rental Tesla approved. So stay tuned. I am taking this car in on Monday, November the 11th. Hopefully it really just the bumper, and you see the sensor, it's kind of pushed in, and the front here, this is a little loose. So, and again, the headlight housing is scratched. They need to replace all of this. So I will keep you guys updated.
So GEICO estimated that it would only take 4 days to fix my car, and at the cost of $2,462.09. I fought with GEICO for the next week and a half or so to get them to approve me with a Tesla rental. Thankfully, through my persistence and my explaining to them that I am not going to pay for gas, on November 4th, they approved me for $80 per day of allowance to get a Tesla rental through their exotic rental division. In the meantime, on October 29th, I got an email from Tesla saying that the order for my parts had been placed. A week later, on November 5th, all the parts had been delivered to Avio, which is really fast. And then on November 11th, on Monday, I dropped my car off at Avio. I got an unexpected tour from the manager, Brian, at Avio to take a look inside their repair shop.
So this is where
we do disassembly.
Yeah.
We have a dedicated disassembly area so that the guys have clean uniforms, clean hands, and all they do is disassemble and reassemble cars.
Wow. And you guys are Tesla certified.
Yeah. And we've been on with Tesla since 2008, since the Roadster.
Oh my goodness. I'm so glad you guys are here on the west side, so we have a place to take our cars to.
We have other brands of cars too. That we have technicians that are kind of focused on those cars, so they have specialties.
Yeah, you guys have been doing exotic cars, right?
Since 1989.
1989, amazing.
And then if we go on this side, right?
Wow, look at how many Teslas you guys are repairing.
And this is where we color sand and polish the cars to replicate the texture of the paint. So we're not only replicating the color, but also the texture. Mm-hmm. This is the whole paint shop.
And this is Brian, by the way, he's the manager. Thank you for allowing me to come back here and take a look.
So paint is just a lot of preparation and a lot of sanding. So if you look at how clean the floors are, we use all the Festool vacuum sanders, so we vacuum up all the dust while we sand.
Okay.
That's why the air quality is like this.
Right, yeah, it's actually not stuffy in here. Wow, look at all the Teslas back here.
Right. This side is the heavy collisions.
Oh, wow.
All the heavy collisions.
Okay, so these are cars that are nearly totaled,
No,
maybe, or
bigger repairs.
bigger repairs. Okay.
There you go.
Thank you so much for the tour.
A little insight into the magic.
Yes. Today is Friday, November 15th, and at 9:30 in the morning, I got an email from the body shop telling me that my car is being cleaned up and they're installing a software update. This one has the one pedal drive that I've been anxiously awaiting for. And I am on my way to return this Model S rental and to pick up my car and try out that one pedal driving. So I am so excited. This whole thing really took Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to repair. So even though I dropped off this car on Monday, they did not get to my car until Wednesday to disassemble it, making sure that there are no additional damages underneath that bumper, and thankfully there wasn't. So they're able to get everything fixed and repaired so quickly. So only maybe 3 days or 2.5 days to get my car repaired, which is super fast. I am really pleased. All right, I'm picking up my car. It's fixed. New bumper, no more scratches. Sensor is good. This is not pushed in or moving. I'm really happy. Insurance is taking care of everything. I'm ready to go. So yay, I got my car back. I was so happy at how smoothly this whole thing had turned out, minus that 1 month waiting period to actually get my car in the door and get it repaired. And while picking up my car, I chatted with Brian some more and asked him about all the horror stories I've heard about Tesla not being able to ship parts and things are being delayed. And he said that was the case last year when Model 3 first came out. But now he said, yeah, within 2 weeks, they get all the parts. There's not even an issue of Tesla not being able to provide the parts anymore. And he told me that the most difficult parts to obtain, not just for Teslas, but also for all the cars that they repair out there, are the interior parts. He said the interior components, a lot of times, they are custom made, like the stitchings and so forth. So those would take longer time for car manufacturers to ship to the body shop. But he said for Tesla now, he's not seeing those issues of parts not shipping quick enough. Rest assured, everybody, whatever horror stories that you heard before, they are no longer true and they do not apply anymore. So the final repair cost is at what GEICO had estimated, at $2,462.09, and GEICO is sending a check
to Avio. As for the Enterprise Model S rental that I had for 5 days, they ended up approving me on paper of $66. I guess that's the limit that they have set with Enterprise. And so I had to pay the difference between that $66 and $80 out of my own pocket. And I'm going to send that receipt into GEICO and they're going to reimburse me. And I think it came out to be about $150 out of my own pocket right now that GEICO needs to reimburse me on. So that's my journey for the last month, getting my car fixed. And I hope you found the information helpful. Don't forget to give this a like, subscribe, make comments down below, ask me questions about this car. I'll do my best to answer. Until next time, have a blessed week.